Hey, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to another Monday morning, baby. Right? How cool is this? We got another week to make a difference. I love it. So, as you're coming in, please say good morning. Love to see you in here. Please say good morning. We do our very, very best to get back in there. Even if you're watching the recording, let us know you stopped by because we appreciate you. All right, so let's get started. Good morning. My name is Rick White from 180 Biz, and this is my Just One Thing. So we got our little bumblebee going here. Here you go. Look at there's our little bumblebee timer. We're gonna get this sucker set up past 55, down to 10. So hopefully you can see I've got that set for 10 minutes. Let's see how we go. Sandy Weaver from Maryland, good morning. EJ, New Jersey, good morning. Christina, Alberta, good morning. Josh Bell, Florida, good morning. Buckaroo Bob, John, good morning. From Texas, Jim Wallace, Minnesota. I'm looking forward to you being at our live event, Jim. I'm excited for it, and I'm going to have Shannon look into that payment issue. Katie from Texas, good morning. Candace, Kansas, good morning. BJ, North Carolina, good morning. All right, so let's get started. I want to ask y'all a question. Jeff, good morning. I want to ask you a question. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to let today's circumstances convince you about what tomorrow's going to look like? Think that through for just one sec, right? If you think about this, one bad month, one employee quits. Hey, Doug, good morning. One customer complains, one failed attempt, right? And before long, guess what? You stop asking what's possible and you start believing, hey, man, this is just the way it is. And I got to tell you, that's dangerous because I need you to hear this part of it. It's not because the circumstances are wrong. Okay, but I want to get an amen on this one. It's because you start treating them as permanent. Hey, Benji, North Carolina, good morning. I want you to hear that one more time. It's not because your circumstances are wrong. It is what it is, but it's because you begin treating those circumstances as permanent. That's the issue. So I got to get you to start thinking this just a little bit differently. Just a little bit differently, because there's one word that separates people who eventually succeed from those who stop trying. I want you to hear this. The word is yet. See, yet reminds you that your story isn't finished, that your current reality isn't your final reality. That's what I need you to hear. Kurt, good morning. Because here's the truth. Everyone wants the view, but very few are willing to endure the climb. Do you hear that? I need you to hear that, Katie. I love this. Thank you. One of the best things we've learned from 180 Biz. Yeah, that's right. So Darren from Kansas, good morning. So I need you to understand, very few are willing to endure the climb. Everybody admires success. Everybody admires confidence or a profitable business or freedom. What they don't admire is what it feels like while you're earning it. I need you to hear this morning because the climb is uncomfortable. Have you ever gone mountain climbing? I have gone mountain climbing. I used to be a scout leader. We did mountain climbs all the time. Mountain climbs are amazing, but I got to tell you something. The view is just spectacular, but the work to get to that view was horrible. It was tough. And when you had kids, you were having to push them through and get them making it, moving forward, right? Get them keeping going up, right? So Benji, we caught up in stinking thinking. It's a trap that holds us back. It really is. And it is uncomfortable to get successful, right? The climb is uncomfortable. The climb creates doubt. The climb includes failure. The climb hurts. The climb tests you, and the climb builds you. But there's three parts to this that you really need to understand. to get through the climb. There are 3 ingredients to make it through the climb. And I'm going to ask you right now, if this message is hitting you properly, if you're going, man, I needed to hear this today, please share it. I'm begging you to please share it because there are other people that need to hear this. Also, just real quick, we have our Advisor Accelerator Academy open right now. If you're interested in that, Shannon will put the link in the comments. So let's keep going. So there are 3 parts to this climb, to making it through. The first part is determination. Think that through. It's determination. Now, what is determination? Determination is making a decision before you know the outcome, right? That is super important. What does determination fight? Determination fights doubt and fear. Good morning, Ed. It's great to have you in here. You know, that voice that says, man, I can't do this. I can't raise my labor rate. I can't find good techs. I can't build a better business. I'm just done. See, determination doesn't pretend the fear isn't there. It simply answers, I will. Determination is, I will. And you know what else I love to add to this? Excuse me. Do you know what else I love to add to this? Is no matter what. I will no matter what. That is determination on steroids. Austin, good morning. It's great to have you in here from Arkansas. Now, it's not because it's easy, but it's because the destination matters. See, once you've decided, right? Once you've decided, I've determined, I've made that decision, now you got to have the second ingredient, which is persistence. See, persistence is continuing on the path up the mountain after the excitement of seeing the end goal disappears. This is doing the work when nobody notices. What is it fighting? Persistence is fighting discouragement and feeling like a failure. It's fighting the temptation to quit because something didn't work. That voice says, I failed. Persistence answers, I learned. See, failure isn't the verdict. Failure is information. That's all it is. I love Churchill's quote. Churchill's quote states, success is going from failure to failure with enthusiasm. It's like not giving up. It's just part of the story. You know, someone said, someone talked to me recently and they said, I want to succeed quicker. How do I do that? And I said, fail twice as much. Failure is not something to be avoided. Failures are stepping stones to success. But you got to understand that persistence is refusing to let failure become the end of the story. Let's get another amen on that one. Persistence is refusing to let failure become the end of the story, because the reality is you're going to get knocked down. Life is going to knock you on your ass. And this is where the third ingredient comes in. This is resilience. Okay? What is resilience? Resilience is getting back up again and again and again. What is it fighting? It's fighting the exhaustion that says, I've tried everything. The market isn't going to work. This isn't going to work with my market. My team isn't changing. I've done everything I can. Resilience answer to all of that is, I just haven't figured it out yet. Do you hear that? Yet. Notice the difference. It doesn't deny the reality. It simply refuses to believe that this reality is permanent. That's all it's doing. So what I need you to understand is that, I was listening to Alex Hormozy, and he says, people can call you a failure and be right 99% of the time until they're not. And that's incredibly freeing. Today's score isn't tomorrow's reality. That's where I need you to get it, okay? But there's a belief trap here. This is where owners lose, not because of circumstances, but because you allow those circumstances to determine what you believe is possible. One bad hiring experience, now you believe nobody wants to work. One issue with a customer and pricing, and now you believe customers won't pay. One failed process that you just put in place, and now you believe systems don't work. Reality becomes belief. Belief becomes behavior, and behavior creates more of the same reality. Do you all get what I'm saying? Your current reality should inform you. It should never imprison you. Accept today's facts. Refuse today's conclusions. I hope that all makes sense to you, okay? There is always another possibility, another path, whatever you've got to do if you're willing to keep climbing. Maybe today people might call you unsuccessful, and maybe they're right today. But they don't get to write the ending. You do. And as long as you're willing to keep climbing, as long as your determination keeps saying, I will, no matter what, as long as your persistence keeps saying, I learned, as long as your resilience keeps saying, I haven't figured it out yet, your story isn't over. Because the most powerful word in business, the most powerful word in leadership, the most powerful word in life isn't success, it's yet. So guys, gals, I'm going to leave you with this. What haven't you figured out yet? What are you going to do a little better tomorrow? Because you haven't figured it out yet. Yet is so freeing, okay? Sandy, thank you for that. I love that. I hope this has helped everybody. Brian, good morning, Colorado. You're smelling what I'm stepping in. I love it, Josh, okay? So I love y'all, guys. Please share this message. And remember, our Advisor Accelerator is limited to 60 advisors. So do not delay. We're actually starting next Tuesday. So you got this week to get signed up. Let's rock. If you're interested, Shannon put that link in. If you're having issues in your shop and you would like to talk to me, Shannon will also put the link in for my calendar. You can grab a spot, and yes, you will sit down and talk with me so we can see what's going on and if there's a way I can help. Guys, thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. Please share this. You too. I want everybody to go get them, right? Let's go do it this week, okay? And for those of you that are attending our live event in just a couple of weeks, I'm really excited. It's going to be an awesome weekend. Thank you so much, everybody. God bless. Stay safe, have fun, and go make some money. See you next week. Bye-bye.